you want me to just walk up?
Yeah, walk up with them and
Sure.
give them a little bit of.
Okay.
A tour. Tour de force.
This is Muddy Waters painting that one of my friends did. He was from Stouffville, Mississippi, and he painted it. He's got a mule kicking off of his shoulder there. He's a great slide guitar player. This is a painting I picked up at the old Maxwell Street. This is another painting that my friend Dean Ewing did, the hitchhiker, catching the rails. This is a shot of the corner here, the way it used to look, 96. Just the different things all over. This is Carlos.
Carlos,
Cortez.
yep.
He's a good friend of ours. This is one of his prints here.
Yeah, I've got a couple of his.
My old roommate, Roberto Valadez, did this painting. This is another Maxwell Street find. This is another Maxwell Street find. It's plaster. I got different things here and there. Here's a picture of Cesar Rosas that my friend shot at one of the shows. His brother did the piece of Sitting Bull. Just different photographs that I've thrown up. This is a photograph I took at Washington, D.C. Bread, no bombs. This is the way the building used to look when it was a barber shop. And I was a printer at a place called Inkworks that was on the corner. We helped have Harold Washington elected and different politicians that were there. We had some really good shows. Arturo Sandoval played. This is Jimi Hendrix's gravesite up in Renton, in Seattle. There's a poster of Jimmy and another photograph of Jimmy. Just different things all over. This is one of Hector Duarte's pieces. It's done with sand. He mixes sand with paint. He's an amazing painter. A piece of Bob Marley that Dino did. It's a nice print that I got from Maxwell Street. Here's shots of one of the old timers named Carlos, who used to come to the cafe, but he was one of the original guys that came to the barber shop. This guy's been here since the 30s, and I think he passed away not too long ago. Here's another piece of Carlos Cortez here, and here's a shot that I took of the Alamo at nighttime. There's just different stuff on the ceiling that you can see. That's a piece that Sal Vega did, that he did at a fine print shop in L.A. And there's an old antique poster that I picked up from the original Maxwell Street in the fight against litter and pollution. We still have so far to go. The Indians crying. Just different things. Gamaliel did that mask. There's a spoon with a little piece of bread, signifying that there's homeless children who are hungry. There's the big three. There's Nelson Mandela, Martin Luther King, and Malcolm X. Then there's some photographs I've taken of some of the local artists. There's one of Sal Vega right there. There's a photograph of Hector Duarte, Jesus, my friend Jesus Gonzalez. And there's just some different stuff. There's a painting that my ex-roommate did here. It used to be down in a cafe when there was a barber shop, and it was taken off a cocoa box. He did it with the Indian touching the man's hand, and there's just the scene in the background of the valley. It's very unique. This is a piece that Skyhawk did when we were, against apartheid in South Africa.
Richard?
No, it's named Skyhawk.
I know, Richard.
Okay, there you go, yeah. There you go, yeah.
He was at the Art Institute with me.
Okay, he did this piece, and it was the hands signify all the blood, and the black hands are the black hands of Africa.
He's a Blackfoot.
Right. I think he's in Switzerland now, if I'm not mistaken.
Really?
He was in Paris, but he used to hang out with us over at Inkworks when we had a group of us.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. You know, there's a lot of stuff that's just collage and stuff. You can see like my doorways of collage and stuff. I have different things. There's Rudy Lozano. There's a family of friends that I used to hang out with a while back. There's one of the parties we had in here. This good friend Letty. This is from Switzerland. A friend of mine sent it to me. This is Graceland, Hector Duarte. There's a photograph of me when I was like 22. My rifle and the rounds I used to have. Santana, simple stuff, paintings my roommate did, Robert Valadez. It's give and take. I got the second piece upstairs. He did one of Muddy Waters. There's a piece of Pancho Villa. Aurelio Diaz did that one right there. I was one of the teachers over at Benito Juarez High School. Dino did the Hendrix. Francisco Mendoza did the girl right there, a friend of ours named Patty.
Martinez.
Patty Martinez, right. He did that of her, he gave that to me. There's a piece that Jeff did, Hendrix. A piece that David Aguirre did, of a jazz player. This is a great painting here. This guy used to actually play here in my house. Willie James. He's an amazing guitar player. He used to play here and he used to have parties. It was a lot of fun. He used to come and play here after some of his sets over at Maxwell Street. But Mark Pokemper took this from a photograph, which is right here. And he took this photograph and then my roommate painted it. So you can see the likeness. It's done really well. But it's funny because when Willie gave me this photograph and he told me that Mark wanted to charge him for it, and he said he's charging me for a picture of me, and he started laughing. He goes, "I ain't gonna pay for no pictures. He should be paying me for taking pictures of me." It was really funny. There's different people. This is a really cool artist. He's a friend of ours. It's Denise Pilsen. And it's just different stuff. Here's another like wall collage of all my heroes and stuff. I have Hendrix and there's Jesus and different people, Janis and Jerry Garcia of the Grateful Dead. I took this photograph at the Graceland Cemetery. There's the shot of the Oppo building across the street, that little top right there, and just different stuff. A friend of mine, Gamaliel Ramirez, gave me this sculpture a while back, and a famous artist out in San Francisco. And I just got different things. Kuko did this, he does this kind of work. He does a bunch of fiberglass pieces. That's a fiberglass dragon. That's Jeff's piece of death and a man ascending in spirit above. There's a handmade mask that another friend of ours did. The guy's a really, really good printmaker as well. I have one of his prints over here. He did print the building. I gave him a photograph of me, so he gave me a print in return. It was a print of the building that we did here. It was really fantastic printmaker. Some Dino stuff, a poster that Dino gave me. This guy's really famous in San Francisco. Different stuff, Maxwell Street finds. That's one of Dino's paintings of one of the girls overlooking the balcony, and you can see the city in the background, and you got St. Adalbert's right there. And another painting from a friend, it was a gift. Some more of my collage stuff. Bringas, the guy that did the mask, is another one of his prints of this woman crying. Just different stuff that I've picked up over the years. Mask from Mexico, Janis Joplin. Just different things, different people. There's my bathroom. The lighting's pretty bad in here, but it's pretty much like collage in here as well. This is an old piece that I picked up in New Orleans. It's a grave piece. He passed away in 1835. It was just gonna sit there. It was already deteriorating and stuff. I just picked it up. He was born in 1782, died in 1835. Marble that I picked up at one of the cemeteries, St. Louis 2, I think it was. And just different things that I have here throughout the times and stuff. So working on my electricity, otherwise I'd have light in here. But it's different stuff.
Nice space.
Yeah, sure. Let's go upstairs. Want to have some coffee?